made to the champion select here, and he said right at the start of the match, just as Aaron and I were talking in the first few matches, that you don't want to show your cards too early, but you might be forced to show them, which Mineski was against Carries. They were forced to show that Karma jungle pick, forced to use it to stay alive in this tournament, and now Saigon Jokers know they might pull that one out. And even Kaji was just saying he's afraid to pick Karma jungle once again, just because Saigon Jokers may retaliate. Whoa! Respect that on that Karma. You have to give Mineski credit for that one. They just made one of the strongest teams in Southeast Asia this season. The Southeast defending champions ban Karma.
Yes, definitely. So it's Dyna and Zed being picked up as well for the South Saigon Jokers, though. I wonder what will come up with this. So it's going to be Trash though, banned by Mineski. Vayne, Trash, and Garvin. So do you think Archie might be picking up Ezreal, his favorite champion in this game? He hasn't been playing Ezreal at all so far, but playing a lot of Varus.
I have no idea. I really hope he plays Varus once again, because he's been dominating on Varus this entire time. But my mind is still blown. We've talked about one champion so far. There's another 5 being banned out there. We have Diana being banned out. Zed. Varus also being banned out there. So he's not going to be playing us. My mind is still blown by Karma right now. I didn't even know Varus was banned by Mineski. My goodness. Dash being banned out and Jarvan as well. And he's really first picked.
Yeah, so it's going to be a very exciting game. So for the side of Mineski, they're going to go back with Shen, which is one of their famous champions. I believe they should pick it up, and Zac together with AoE CC. It's going to be a great pickup though. But QTV on Indies though, he did show he's very strong, able to pick up the kills though. But he was outplayed by Chawi once too much in the previous game. So we're going to see how that QTV go against this Shen. Will it be a lane swap, things like that? Because Mineski, from the information I mentioned that they like to do lane swaps, but so far in the qualifiers they've been playing very safe. He's going for conventional lanes and picks up, and Archie will be going for his favorite Ezreal. More safety will be good.
We're going to get to see Archie's Ezreal and safety Cosmic and safety on Leeson. That crowd is going. The crowd, those thunder sticks, you're too loud. Oh my goodness, it's going crazy. We get to see Archie on Ezreal.
Yes, this is going to be a very exciting match for everyone to watch. Because Archie on Ezreal, especially during the Season 2 World Championships, he played it outstandingly. So this is going to be a very interesting match. But we're going to see though, Mineski actually going back to the same picks. It's going to be Sona with Tristana as well.
I love Mineski's team composition so far. I love the Shen Zac combo. It is a really terrifying front line that can come out from any team. That Tristana in the back, the best scaling AD carry, well, I believe to be the best scaling AD carry in the game. Coming up with Sona, they have so much early game damage and potential, and going to the late game, they just get even more and more powerful. They scale really well. Mineski's team do well at the beginning and scale well into late game, and I really like it. It's a very solid team concept.
So great to see the crowd going well. James might be picked up, could be played by this also. It's going to be a very strong both composition for them. It is going to be a great game to see. I would have to hope to see Dali though instead actually for the South. No, it is going to be Dali with James. I'm sorry to cover my ear to kill myself slightly. The crowd is just going out with the sticks, and also 2 jumps off the side of the audience area and just going on so loud.
We've got drums going on in the crowd. What is going on? The Vietnamese crowd is going crazy just for the fixer, man. Imagine what's going to happen during the game.
It is going to be very exciting and crazy for the crowd, and they're actually cheering for both teams, especially for Saigon Jokers, to see how loud they're shouting.
I mean, see how loud they were shouting when Saigon Jokers banned Karma. Yes. That is respect coming out from the Vietnamese crowd here. And they've been incredibly sportsmanlike to each and every team here, while still showing that they are rooting for their Vietnamese team right here in Ho Chi Minh City.
So right, see the last pick, it could be Rise though. Rise does not go off so well against Jace in the early stage. They want to be very careful about it. But this just might be it. In a few more seconds, this will be the last champion on it, and it is going to be Rise. Oh, this is going to be a fantastic match. So, both composition coming up from the side of Saigon Jokers, with great initiation coming up from Mineski, who will be able to take the game and enter the finals to play against the Singapore Sentinels. And the crowd just goes, wow, this anticipation for this match is coming up next.
I'm pretty sure they could hear you, but I definitely could not hear a word you just said. It was way too loud.
It's okay.
Oh my goodness. This is crazy. I can't believe this is happening. We're going to see Yune play rise in the mid lane, going out against next quarter's Jace. Unbelievable. I love Mineski's team comp. I love Saigon. They're going back to this. They're playing their home team comp with their sprint pushing, and hopefully we get to see that from this game.
Definitely. So Saigon Jokers, we need to get the early advantage. You want to force Mineski to stay in the lanes because Shen will be free to speed push on and about, and this is it. We're going to move right into it and wish both teams good luck, and this is definitely going to be an exciting match.
It sure is, and I can't wait to get into this one. We're going to see Archie on Ezreal, the champion, that Jack, the shoutcaster in America.
It's so strong for us. So strong.
Okay, I bet they're introducing Mineski here. The crowd's just going to get louder, I'm telling you.
I believe I can go back to the game.
I can't tell the difference in terms of the cheer between Mineski and the Saigon Jokers. I can't tell.
Yes, really can't tell. They're both very supportive.
This happens every match. The Vietnamese casters to our right over there will introduce both teams and they will cheer equally as loud. And here we go. We're going again. We can't even dance on the pregame. We're just going straight into it. Let's jump to live and get into this one.
Yeah, so this game has begun. So let's go see what both teams play off.
Oh, really speeding up people.
Well, we just for the movement speed buff, yeah.
Safety just tried to kill QTV. Did you see that? That's friendly fire. Safety, you don't do that in League of Legends.
No. Actually, the Aquap reason, if you use it on your teammates, it does give them a movement speed buff, that's why. So it's not really a friendly fire, I suppose, if you want a buff of movement speed.
Really help me on this team, yeah. Moving up to here. Saigon's moving his squad up. Snowy is there. Snowy, oh my! Get away from that one. He does get a bit more down. Doesn't have to use some of his spell. Only disadvantage here is that he has to use his taunt.
Yeah. So this is it. So he's going to be able to push away Snowy from the top. But here we will see SAJ going to advance down into the red buff area with the opposition ping showdown. They're being very cautious wherever they go. Whatever a wall from Mineski will spot them out.
And I'm just going to jump to live very quickly for you, those back at home. We are having a bit of problems with the replay because this is a client that has zero delay. So we're a little bit of problems, but we're able to fix that one. We're jumping to live now, so we are live in this game.
So here we will see the wall will spot them up, and SAJ is going to go very aggressive into this invade. Mineski is going to choose the back off for now, but there's no wall into the blue buff rush. So they're just going to back away and give this buff away to Saigon Jokers, I believe.
Saigon Jokers have no wards on their own blue buff though, which is very, very surprising. Actually, they have wards to the entrances of the jungle here, but I think we might see Mineski Gaming try to counter this one out. No, they're actually going straight for the red buff. So we're going to see Zach start on red, and actually know that Junie doesn't have his blue, Safety, sorry, doesn't have his blue. This is going to be very interesting to see what Safety does in the early levels of this game. See if he goes straight for his own blue buff and tries to stop Kaiju from going for his own, or going for his.
Yes, definitely. So here we will see a start of both areas now. I wonder why it's going to happen actually. So these water just being a bit aggressive in the mid because he can, because the matchup isn't in his favor, but right now, most importantly is where the junglers will move. We see Zac, the Kings is going down, they know they're going to try to move on to the blue buff, but will Saigon Jokers react to this?
See, Kaiju decided not to go for that blue buff. There were pings on him going down there. He's not fast enough. Safety will pick this one up. He should be able to pick it up with these as well. Both smites available for both junglers though. So Kaiju can always go in a bit delayed, but I have a feeling that Safety's going to finish up before he could even get anywhere close.
So Kaigu's just playing it safe, or Safety just to clear the 3 buffs on his own. So it's going to be a great level spike for him, and it's going to be great for Lee Sin, especially in the early game with the overall damage he can dish out. Oh, but I hope to see actually Lee Sin start with the Doran's Blade though. That has been quite common nowadays, I'll have to say.
It sure has popularized a lot by Diamond Procs in the European service. Look at this. Safety looked pinged to a bottom lane. He looked like he was going to run around through the river to go for a gank, but no, he's going to clear off his red buff for a smart decision there. Kaigu's a little bit behind in terms of experience. He did not get that second buff as well, but right now none of the wards has spotted him, so he is invisible to the Saigon Jokers right now.
In the part lane though, Naki together with Ezreal versus Sona and Tristana. It's going to be a very interesting matchup, both with the ability to heal, but I'll have to say though, in terms of the crowd control power, Nami will take it away. So just one Aqua Prison should be enough and sufficient for Archie to try and on the kill, we have his spells up and ready.
For sure, and we just saw their pings from the Saigon Griffins up to the top lane. They know that Zach is up there. We just saw an actual person just miss onto TG on the ball lane. EXO doing a good job, doing what Tristana should do, pushing Archie back into the tower as much as possible, staying behind the creep as to not take damage from those Mystic shots.
And this was actually being pushed out by Mineski. He's in Shelf CS and he went back to base once to pick up Bronze Bait. Could be because he went very aggressive, but I'm not so sure what happened in the mid lane though.
Safety just said to Mineski, you don't have a jungle, it's mine.
Yes, he just walked in like a boss,
he walked
everything
over
away.
a ward. He just went in like, I walk over 2 wards, it's mine, it's not yours, go away.
But then both junglers trying to go for a gank, but the wards has fought them also. Pawns back and playing very safe for both ends.
Top lane here, Snowy has a slight advantage ahead of QTB right now just because he does have the minion lead and also there is a big minion lace pushing towards him, so he should be able to pick up a bit more here, get a little bit ahead of QTB, but this early game it does not really matter too much.
So all these being quite passive, I believe they're just waiting for the jungler to come in order to make a big play, or just going to wait for level 6, because both teams when they reach level 6 there's going to have either a great damage spike or great crowd control being granted onto them for both teams. So this is going to be exciting to see if the bottom lane is always going to be the target when it reaches the 7-minute mark. Just because after the gank, they secure the kills and move on to Dragon.
Sure can, and in these high-level games of the professional scene here, oh my goodness, EXO though getting damage on his ball lane, taking a bit of damage. Just poke though, one Acrobus is not going to spell his death just yet, but we have Safety just roaming around this river here, spotted up by a ward, so Mineski do know where he is. And also saying in these high-level games, in these professional games, once that 7-minute mark comes around, everybody will defend bottom. They will do everything they can to protect their AD carry so that other AD carry does not snowball, because nobody from either team wants that to happen. And we've seen it happen so many times. We've seen Archie ramp up. He ramped up against SGS, made SGS a hell of a hard time to come back into the game. We've seen Charlie ramp up so many times. It's happened so many times in this game, and nobody wants that to happen.
Yes, definitely. So here, just looking back, both teams are going to hit level 6 soon. Sorry, missing that.
Good jump away by EXO there. He's going to go ahead. Safety gets a slowdown. TG will be executed here. First blood to Safety!
And the crowd just goes wild for that single kill.
First blood does go to Safety. We saw that TG flashed away from the Aqua Prison. Safety jumped in, got the slowdown, put on that Sonic Wave, followed up the Resonating Strike, and the last auto attack for that execute just to top it all off.
And it's going to be a good pickup for South City. Even though he did get the first blood as a Lee Sin jungler, it's something he wants. He could be going for the early side stone or for more damage or tankiness depending on what type of build he's going for. And here we will see Kaigo just back off, trying to go for a gank up top.
I think that's a big misplay there from both Snowy and Kaigo. We saw up there that QTB only started backing away when Snowy went incredibly aggressive. He should have waited for Kaigo to come up, use that elastic slingshot, and start to try and force a flash from QTB.
Yes, especially for our top laners, they need to have a good sense of the map and awareness to make good reads. Like, I shouldn't go out now, the opponent jungler should be here. So just back off and be safe, and that was what happened for the side of QTB. A great job done by him because of awareness. So here we were going to see the holding side though, Archie just ramping up a lot. Unable to ramp up that much CS though, he go back first, pick up the Tear of the Goddess, while EXO just continue to farm up. But this is going to be a great thing though. He is kind of slight item advantage in the lane, so I think Juni will try to stop EXO from going back. But he's going to just be called back from the tower, so it's going to be fine.
This is why I like the Ezreal against Tristana matchup. I love playing Tristana into an Ezreal matchup just because Ezreal during the blue build nowadays takes time to ramp up to an 80 carry potential. He has to kite, he has to throw out those mystic shots, and he has to hit each and every one of them. Tristana, same thing, has to take time to ramp up, but as a more traditional AD carry. So, since Tristana ramps up as a more traditional AD carry, and Ezreal ramps up as that blue build AD carry, we get to see the best of both worlds. Ezreal ramping up into the blue build, Tristana ramping up into the traditional, and really has two really different plays for both of these teams.
And that was a great pickup for Saigon because on the Dragon, they timed it really well. They used Tristana ramp back as well as Yume and they just went in for it. It was going to be a great situation for them. Even if Kaigo came in to try and steal the way, they could have secured the kill onto him. So this is going to push Saigon Jokers just further slightly ahead into the lead, and they're going to be happy with this.
This is incredibly unlike Mineski. Normally they don't play hyper aggressive, but they play at least somewhat aggressive in every single lane. We always see Echo and TG here playing incredibly aggressive. We see Snoy and Kaigo working together a lot to try and take aggressive plays, but they're playing very, very relaxed, very, very patient against the Saigon Jokers. I think they need a bit more aggressive. And we see Yumi goes down. Wow, Sandy makes out a nice kill there.
That's going to be a fantastic pickup for the side of safety. And bot lane, okay, we're going to see, might be another kill, but no, there's just going to be some damage being dished out by Nick's Water as well as Kaigo. And talking about the bot lane though, I believe that they can't really go too aggressive onto it because Juni, he has his tidal waves up as well as the Aqua Prison. If it goes wrong though, it will be in the favor of Archie with a free 2-shot barrage as well as missing shots doing tons of damage onto either TG or EXO.
QTV being aggressive against Snoy, pushing him out of lane, taunts QTV, not going to get a tower because QTV is a ranged champion there. Finally he's going to tank out the tower a little bit. Snoy is still dueling out QTV. QTV is missing out on quite a few minions here. Good play by Snoy and QTV, but QTV might lose out quite a bit from that.
So there was some action actually happening on board, but both just disengaged, so nothing much happening. They're just waiting for the perfect option once again, and Zack coming down together with this in, and this is how it normally goes.
This crowd really hypes up the castles as well because they go crazy over something small and nothing happens and we go, oh, okay, now we're talking alone. The crowd's not talking to us anymore.
Yes. So here we will see Kaigo camping down the ball lane together with Safety waiting at the side, and Safety does have his Dragon Rage Kingdom, will be able to save
Oh my goodness, Archie's getting shot. Exo gets the ult from Chendo, take back by Safety, not gonna matter. Both these teams just disengaged. QTV at the top lane as well, cancelled out the teleport from Shen, helping out his team down at the bottom lane. And as you said, and as I said, 7-minute mark pass, Gangs have it at bot lane, everybody came to defend them.
Yes, and we just want to piece off that bot lane, and both teams will be able to disengage just safe and sound, trading off quite a bit of the similar damage, I would say, so nothing much is going to happen from this. But Safety though is just going to stay down here a bit longer just in case Zack comes back in.
Top lane Snoy against QTV has been incredibly passive and incredibly even between both of them. Two big bruisers just smashing each other in the face back and forth. Not much else gonna happen up here until the jungler may come out. QTV slowly starting to show that at least has more damage than Shen. Snoy not able to tank all of it completely.
But he does have the Spectral Cloud, so it's going to do a good be able to regen quite a bit without any problems. Up top we can see QTV just find the perfect moment, but if he dives in wrongly, he hits the Shadow Dash, it's going to decimate him, and it's going to be an easy turnaround for Snoy. So here we see Lee Sin once again in the mid lane. Zack travels up top though, which will happen first wherever will the action be. There's no wall to spot them out, so but he's going to back off.
Both teams knew where both junglers were. There was nothing they could do pretty much. We see a pink ward going down in this tribal share. That ward, this ward is the best ward, but we have Lee Sin coming in as well. Fully actually going, but still, this ward is the best ward ever placed in League of Legends, right there. That is amazing.
Yes, cannot be seen by the tower, and we'll be able to spot the jungler. Just guys go through the lane. Mineski just playing this one safe, just falling back, not going too aggressive like we seen in the previous game, or how EXO just dived in and tried to go in for the kill with his Master Shot together with Crescendo. They're very, very wary that Safety could be in the area as I haven't spotted him out yet.
Safety is building damage on his Lee Sin. He really needs to do something with this. He's picked up 2 kills, but I don't know if that'll be enough if he's building damage.
But if he continues to secure the kills or chunk down whoever he goes in when he goes for the gank, it could be fine. But you're going to see though, he's not really picking up everything. Both teams actually playing it very safely, like, I know your jungle should be around there, I think it's going to fall back.
I really think that the Saigon Jokers need to make something happen within the next 10 minutes or it'll be devastating for them. I think that Safety might fall off a little bit too hard if he doesn't get any more kills or assists or help his team out in any way.
But actually going to pick up an Oracle, so actually going to go for a D1 to try and spot out where they are. And you might see a gang going all to Judy.
Oh my goodness, Crescendo Missile, but the red bounces all over the now says EXO has to surf that wave, but the Monster Shot will make it out. Great burst coming out from EXO. Great team fight coming out from Mineski.
Yeah, so there'll be a great pickup, something they really needed to relieve the pressure down bot lane. But as you, he's not that afraid, he's just going to free farm. He has a Mana Mune as well as a Rampage Scepter. He's going to use Mystic Shot to pick up as many minions as possible. Up top though, it's still the same game coming up. And here we will see though, City coming in, going to go for the gank also. PG, but he misses Thermal Scoop, but it's going to be just enough. And it's going to force EXO to jump away.
Exactly what Safety needed to do there. He needed to pick up the kill, and he did. He picked up another kill for his team right after Mineski managed to pick up a kill top at bottom lane. Here we are, we're at the top lane. QTV and Snoy, they're farming minions. This is exciting top lane, but no, we're gonna go somewhere else. They've been doing this all game. Nothing else happening. Kaigu wants to come up here. Look at that.
That's a game.
Another one.
We'll spot him.
And then, there you go. The spider runs away, runs back. Kaigu runs away, he comes back, and they're gonna farm again.
Kaigu needs a gank from the lane.
Oh, he can try, but I don't think anything's gonna happen. But another dragon going to Saigon Joggers. They're gonna pick this one up. The drums and the thundersticks have to go. I can't hear you, you can't hear me.
We can't hear you. So, but this is going to be a great pickup. Those QTV going to be able to pick up. Whoa! At the best timing. Oh!
The president right there. Yes, that's on. QTV taunted him right there. Use the blue pill right in front of Snowy's face. My goodness, QTV, that was a bit cocky there.
Yeah, so he's showing his power because he did manage to dodge away from everything. And that is a great play coming from QTV. But nothing much wasted from both sides. No flash being used actually, and that is actually a great thing.
You got a blind mark holding that Oracle's elixir, which really makes no sense at all.
Actually, no wards, not that many wards. He needs to go water to kill those wards. That's the place where all the wards are being gathered on the side of Mineski.
He really does, and Judy has been there quite a few times to help out that bottom lane for the Saigon Joggers quite a few times as well. He picked up all the kills for his team though, but more importantly, he secured 2 dragons for his team already.
Yes. So he's picking up the brutalizer, has another long sword though. He's really going all in with the damage.
Mineski needs to stop by this. Wow, Archie's taking a ton of damage. There goes the side away. Nobody's going to go surfing today though. There goes Safety. He's going to jump in. Shalom! Exodus drop back into the team. Crescendo roll in Archie. Safety though. Safety is so low. Archie is low. But they're just going to back up. No, they're going to TD. That's the flash away. There comes next one. Shot first. It's not on. TG might go up. TG goes down. SAJ picked up the kill onto Soda. What a play from the Saigon Joggers.
That is going to be a great pick from the Saigon Joggers. After a lengthy fight, he manages to get the kill after this water comes in for the melee, but it's going to get caught by Yuumi.
That was an intense team fight. Now Yumi's going straight on to the next one. The stairs videos. Judy's coming in. Safety's going to go down, I think. Exo catch up. There goes next one. Down to Yumi. I don't think they can get in range of Safety to take him down. He will live to fight another day. Both these teams playing so well so far. Saigon Joggers have a 2,000 gold advantage in their hands though.
Yes, and that's because of the 2 dragons that picked up and the 2 kill lead. Overall, in terms of the CS, it's about the same being matched up. But Shen actually doing a better job picking up the overall CS up top. QTV seems to be focusing on pushing back Shen instead of farming. And this might be the first tower of the game down bot.
Let's go top, because Snoy's farming minions, and he's very exciting when he does so. Look at that. He's gonna get this, he got it! 23 gold, fantastic play by Snoy there. Let's go back bottom, because he...
Well, every time he uses Stand United, he cancelled so fast, so he hasn't been in the team fights.
Every time that Stand United does get used, QTV cancels it out. And that's basically it for top lane. Kaigu comes to gank, QTV runs away. Snoy uses Stand United, gets countered by QTV, and then they farm minions. That's it. Bubble's gonna land onto PG here, a little bit of damage going down. EXO really has to go back to base though. He's low on health. And Archie's been to buy a few times already. He needs to catch up in terms of items.
I suppose the player rookie will be enough for him to sustain and jump away so far in this matchup. He's been playing very safe with the help of his support as well as the jungle, so there's no problems onto him. But here we will see a very aggressive invade. They're going to run into Zed.
Good. Kaigu getting engaged on my Safety. He's going to jump over the wall. No, he'll get away for that one. Crowd going crazy once again. Pisana is running away as well. They're not going to be able to get onto them. This might be a free tower for the Saigon Joggers. It has been abandoned by Mineski. And a free blue. And free minions.
In the mid lane though, we see a fight happening between QTV as well as Yuumi, but it doesn't back off. The blue buff will go on to Nick's water, but once again though, Snoy is just free farming up top.
20 minutes 34 on Dragon, so very surprising that QTV is at mid lane. Very surprising that Snoy is not split pushing as well. Free tower, free blue buff for the Saigon Joggers. they get even more ejectors here.
Next big battle is definitely going to be at the Dragon Pit for both teams. I believe that Mineski does not want to give up that many free dragons anymore. So we will see the both top lanes heading back up top though. So they're going to stop each other once again with the Snare United and the Cocoon landing. So it should be a perfect 4v4 at the Dragon area.
I still think though, Saigon Jokers really need to do something in this game to get even further ahead, because right now, Safety's sitting on 3 kills and assists, which is good, but he's building damage. Not something you really want to be doing as a jungler. The later this game goes, the more Kaigu's going to ramp up, the more Snore's going to be tanky, the more Yume is going to ramp up, and the more Exo's going to ramp up. Mineski need to keep the current, this deficit that they have right now. They need to not let Saigon Jokers get any more ahead. Keep the gold within this range, and then slowly they will take over the Saigon Jokers just based on their champion picks alone.
Yes, we will see Storm miss the shadow dash again. And you're going to get straight off it. Look at that, both so tanky. Both just taking charge of that.
Rashid cut his faces in. Come on, fight to the death. Do something already in this top lane. Okay, so we go somewhere else, because these guys obviously not going to give us any entertainment until one of them come down and fight like men.
Yes. So here we're just waiting for the dragon to respawn the next 40 seconds or so. I was about to say 40 minutes, wow, it's such a long timer. Here we will see though, sticking up top. QTB made a great job in regenerating, I suppose, because he does have the flask, while on the side of Snow, he's waiting for a spectral call to take into effect every hit he takes.
Snowy Stand United is up right now. QB has no teleport to get up there. Might go for an engage here. Yumi has been separated from T. Archie has jumped onto him. Not much gonna happen though. Here it goes! Kaigu! Is he gonna use his last spell? He used it, but he's gonna go down. Shen! Oh! Will it get cancelled? No, it doesn't! Exo kills next water! Exo will go down though. Exo is not down, so he's killing people! He's destroying them! Solo kill with Exo! Now Archie might be in a bit of trouble. Story is coming once over that's on Archie! Busts the barrier, flashes away. Now KDB's coming. Jumps on it! Great jump from Exo! Snowy gets taken down! Troy takes down Archie! There goes the blast from that Zac! Fast off from Snowy! QTB's in trouble! Bubba will lock on Exo, but he jumps in time. One more jump! He jumps, does he have the vision? No vision for him! Exo though! Wow, that was a fantastic team fight coming from Mineski!
Yes, that was a great play by Mineski. Yes, totally turning the tides around, and they're going to be able to pick up the dragons and push themselves ahead in this match. And this is a great thing coming up from Mineski. With the Shandor finally getting 1 kill and 3 assists, it's going to be able to finally do and win against QTV later on.
Really look tight for Mineski down though. They just imagine to pick up this drag. Oh, not Mineski. Look dire for Saigon Jokers. Mineski now have a goal advantage, have the late game team competition, and just beat the Saigon Jokers in an early game team fight. Took a dragon. They're 1 dragon behind now, but they're ahead in gold, and even on objectives, it's not good for them.
So Saigon Jokers really need to be careful and realize what they did. They went in for the charge, but they got caught by the Zac. Oh, last 16 shot, and let's bounce. But here we can see Nixwater with the poke damage, so doing a chunk of damage. They should allow Nixwater to land some pokes first before they dive in for the kill, as well as you're picking up the Iceborne Gauntlet. It's going to be able to be so much more effective in those team fights for his team.
So looking at top lane again. They are farming minions, fighting, but
no, finally
not
because he got the split.
Fight! Fight each other. Look at this fight going down by Stoic QTV. They're gonna hit each other, say ha ha, and then Nikuko and run away.
I suppose that would be one way to put it in the exciting ways, but here we will see the Mineski trying to go for the mid lane push. Up top, they're just going to let the top lane bruisers once again dance about before they push other lanes.
Exo in this mid lane pushing in onto that tower. Both bottom lane towers have been taken out, so no real reason to go down there other than the split push or farm out the minions that are pushing into the second tower here.
Here's a question. Are you a static shift or Phantom Dancer?
Phantom Dancer all the way. Phantom Dancer always.
Okay. Because I personally prefer static shift because AD carry can push the lane much better, but I suppose this is just different opinions for everyone.
I mean, it works very well with Sana because it works well with her either. It will help push that wave very, very fast. But I like Phantom Dancer for the raw damage and attack speed that it does give.
Definitely, I understand that.
I remember there was one play in the North American LCS. I like static shift because it shoots lightning. That was his exact words.
The lightning is definitely fantastic to not pick up.
Here picks up that ward place a little bit too close to the tower range. He is still pushing up this mid lane. Here we go, some action on the top lane. Yeah, they're gonna take down the tower.
Yes. So they're finally going to get the tower, push themselves back. Still equalize the difference, but on the side of safety though, he's managed to pick up a Ruby Side Stone, so he's going to go for the more tanky path instead. Yes, after going for a few damage, he did manage to do a good job. He was able to secure kills easily onto the support, but now he needs to build by the side stone to help out his team.
We have a lot of Mineski here at the middle lane. Taigudo farming the race here. Don't think they'll go for this push. The tower's about half health here. Exo has 2 items now. Tristana does very well with early game kills, early game farm, which is something Tristana can pick up, but it's very hard to do so.
There is a very early Muramana coming up from Archie, especially 24 minutes. And here we first see the item boost being picked up as well. I believe the next item could either be a Bloodthirster or the Blade of Rune King. Which one do you think that Archie will go for?
I think we'll see Archie go for the Bloodthirster. I know he loves the Bloodthirster build. I think he would go for that.
Okay, so here you're going to see the poking game happening once again, but both teams not taking too much. Here we will see Snow actually pushing up top, free farming.
Oh yeah, Snow farm those minions. He's gonna go. No, he's not gonna hit the tower.
Well, he's not spot the opponents, he's gonna fall back. He's going to play it safe, just stay up top whenever he can. I wonder though, this seems to be a heavy game in terms of both teams. Okay, I'm waiting for you to make a mistake. Please make one so I'll be able to capitalize on it.
Mineski need to be very careful. Sabotage have a lot of poke and cast ability. Wow, there goes that poke. Exo taking a ton of damage. Taigudo body blocking for him.
Yes.
That's what I was about to talk about. Exo, they need to be careful. There's so much poke that can come out from the Saigon Jokers. They need to hard initiate because the Sona heals will not be enough to keep them alive through all that poke.
Yes, and this is what Saigon Jokers really need to do. And here we will see Snowy running away from safety.
Fight! Do something! Go back middle lane.
Up top. I think he just wanted to help the middle lane. He doesn't want to get cancelled for his Tank United because with the Dragon Rage cake it will be cancelled. So here we will see a fight might occur with Zack jumping in because he's just waiting on the side.
Exo though is so low. So is DG. No, Mineski, go home. Give up the tower and go home. You don't want to fight for this. If you fight for this, you're going to lose all your members of your team.
Yes, they really just give up this tower or at least buy the home guard boost and come out as quick as they can to defend the mid tower for both the support and AD carry.
There's no way they can fight for this. Yes. But Archie gonna go in here. Archie gets caught though. There's the steady line. Archie goes down. Oh my goodness. Exo jumping into the team here. Judy has a flash away. Will it be enough? Judy might go down. Double kill for Exo. Bloodless being forward there. Judy from the back. Exo is here to stop him though. He's gonna jump out of Yume. He might not even get it. He does get the kill though. The crew and onto Exo will not be enough. TG will come back and pick it up. Exo jumping once again onto the next one over here. Lots of that. Whoa, my goodness. Tristana is absolutely crazy.
Yes, and Boss here as well. But here we had C safety just fighting against Noise, so unable to go back and help his team. So this will be a 3-for-2 trade. Mineski taking it once again. Even though Flash Crescendo missed, it missed, right? You're not wrong.
It hit the tip of Archie. The tip of Crescendo didn't hit him. He got stun locked for a little bit of time. Was enough to bring him down as well.
Okay, so that will be a great takeout coming up for Mineski. And once again, the Pokemon, it did work out just now, but when it came down to the damage output though, they lost it out because Archie got caught by the Crescendo and the follow-up of Black's Bounce and the Elastic Sting Shot. So Archie needs to be very careful, and he is actually going to go for the Blade of Rune King because of the dive composition, I suppose you could say, coming on to form Mineski. So going to play this safe. Instead of going for more damage, he's going to go for safety. Blade of Rune King, as you mentioned, like we can say it's a duelist item, but at the same time, the AD carry can pick it up to take safe because we want to move into a great position after using the unique active from Blade of Rune King.
Coming up with the Iceborne Gauntlet is fantastic as well, just because the Blade of Rune King gives that active slow lifesteal and also damage when it is used. Fantastic item for almost every single AD carry. Look at this, they're farming minions. That is so surprising. Well done, QTV and Snowy, keeping us entertained this entire game. Let's go back down where the action normally happens. Dragon is up now. Both teams should be contesting for this.
Yes, so we see QTV trying to search for Chad, but will miss. He's in the wrong brush. I mean the other brush, not the wrong brush. And here we will see once again TG with the Oracle going to the wall, trying to make sure that they gain and take away this dragon once again to further push their goal difference. Goal advantage.
You have a good advantage right now ahead of the Saigon Rush. Every single team fight that Mineski have started has been spot on. Except for the early game that's what they got thanks to good jungling coming out from safety. They've fought every single team fight fantastically. Sadie might come in for the steal here. He gets it! He gets it! Oh. And he gets away! Oh my god! And the tower goes down. What in the world?
I suppose for safety, there's no risk. It's all safe place. He just takes it away and backs off safe and sound.
Oh my goodness, he got it! Whoa, what a play from safety. That might help the Saigon Jokers.
Yes. One thing for Lee you need to be careful about that. He's so great at staying objectives with the Sonic Wave and the Resident Strike follow with the Smite and just backing off with a safe guard. Wow, it's great because Saigon Jokers. So they're gonna put themselves back. Only a 600 goal difference. So Saigon Jokers not too far away though. But the problem will lie in the team fight once again. If they do send one member to stop Shen for pushing the top lane, they will be lacking a member and their damage potential will be reduced. Especially since they will need both safety and QTV to help protect Archie as well if he gets caught by a stun.
Saigon Jokers need to do one or two things right now. One, they need to catch somebody off guard. Use that early game technology they have in this mid game, destroy one person and then follow up with a team fight. Or two, they need to use Nick's Water, Archie, Junie, and QTV's poking ability. Poke down Mineski, poke down the right targets like Sona and Rise who cannot heal extremely efficiently, and then go for a hard engage right after. Everybody on Mineski can heal somewhat. Shen has good health regeneration, especially with that Spirit Massage. Sona's gonna heal up her team. Rise can heal with it all, Zac can heal with his passive, Kusana has Large Steel. But if they poke them out and go for initiate right after, they might be able to do something. QTV is destroyed, bashing heads again.
She's gonna fight at the side together with Lee Sin. And here both just backing off, not taking the risk because they're fighting near the Baron pit. Whoever loses this fight will give a free Baron to the opponent.
But they're farming minions again.
This is what top lane does, you know. When you have nothing better to do, you farm minions, try to push the lane, and both top towers seem to be very healthy. But Mineski is going to change this.
Something's happening at top. Oh my god, Mineski have grouped up. There are 4 members here. They're gonna take the tower.
Oh my goodness!
Oh my goodness! Yumi goes down. That's what they needed to do, and they did it fantastically.
I would say Saigon Jokers played much better. They knew that Mineski were coming for the top tower because there's the last outer turret, and instead they got caught by that. And here we will see where he go in.
They need to make a play here, right now. That's what we were talking about right before that happened. They need to catch somebody out. Go for an objective. No, not this one. Anything but Baron. Don't do it. Oh no.
But the poke coming up from Archie is doing a great job in redoing down Mineski. And the Aquap is a last spot over. Oh, will this be it? Will this be a Baron for the Saigon Jokers?
Here we go, team fight. Kaigu's bouncing on everybody here. Smite battle will come out to safety by time. Kaigu's doing Baron. Exo close to TV. Safety's going back in. He gets the Baron. Oh my god, Exo gets a kill. Goblets are going down. Double kill for Exo. 2 for 2 exchange. Safety stole the Baron. Oh my god.
Forced safety to back off, but with perfect timing, he went in. I thought he missed the smite because that's the last hit, but I still managed to pick it away. And now Saigon Jokers is back in this game, the advantage. So here we're gonna see what happens though. The goal difference is just almost 1k gold. But with the Baron being picked up, we will see Saigon Jokers with additional stats which will help them to win the team fights much better and easier. With the Mikhail's Crucible pick up by Junior as well though, if Archie gets caught, he will be safe this time.
That Mikhail's Crucible might help out Archie quite a bit. That free cleanse is really good for a team. With this Baron though, Saigon is only 1,000 gold ahead.
Yes. And I mean, Mineski still has been being able to secure the other objectives and farm up much better. If you look at the difference of farm for a top lane is about 60 CS.
Saigon Jokers need to continue what they just did. Catch somebody, go for an objective. Or poke out, go for a good team fight. They've done the first one. If they can do it again, it's going to help them a lot in this game. But if they just straight up fight Mineski, Mineski will hands down win that team fight.
I believe this will cause Mineski to rethink their strategy. They thought it's going to be a safe tower dive, a safe tower being picked up, so that's why Yume went from the side, but he got picked off. So I believe that all of them only walk through the brush areas if they have a ward at this point of time.
True Shot Barrage gonna kill out these minions. Love a little bit of health here. Safety's gonna let it go down. Okay, they get the top tower for free here, but Sanjos are grouping up for something here.
I suppose that you say the tower has done its job. It did manage to distract Mineski to go up top, gave them an objective and the Baron, so they're just gonna let it die. It's like a man.
Gold count has been even though, but despite the extra stats that Baron gives, it is a very even game.
Yes, definitely. So we're just going to see though how well Saigon Jokers can poke this mid lane and turn it into a free teamfight win for them.
We're waiting to see what they do here. So next water is coming in. Safety to just jump away. Comes over to a ward safeguards threat. Yumi taking a bit of poke damage here. Shen's at the bottom lane. Look at him. Where does he go? There he is. Slow hit bottom lane. Still pushing that lane. He might be able to help out his team here. But Mineski needs to initiate. They can't let his tower go down for free.
I think Mineski might just give up this power. They don't seem to want to go all in on it yet. They're just delaying time for Shen to pull down bottom lane.
Oh my goodness. Good damage going into this mid lane. Yume has backed off. Gone to buy an item. Mineski have to give up this item, this tower. They must give it up. They cannot fight for it, and that's exactly what they do. Next water will pick it up for his team. We still have Snowy Split pushing here though. Gonna be very interested to see what the Saigon Jokers do in retaliation.
But I believe at the same time forcing Snowy to go back, they'll pick up the blue buff as well as the dragon that respawn. This is going to be great for the South Saigon Jokers. And here we will see the Kaigo coming up, getting caught by the Black Prison.
Kaigo might actually initiate on this one. Dragon is out. Saigon Jokers cannot defend it. They know they can't get it hard in this shit here. Honestly, they're gonna take Dragon.
They're gonna leave it to Safety to do his job.
Oh, he missed his cue. Safety can't come in here.
Is he gonna save that in? Nope, they're just gonna give away Dragon.
The game is even. It's 51.2 to 51.3k. This is crazy. This is the losers bracket final. We still got 1 or 2 more games to go after this match. Every single match today has been absolutely fantastic. No match was dull or boring or dragged out. It has just been action-packed back and back.
So both teams slowly securing the 4th item into our build. So it's going to be it's good when the team fight does happen. Whoever gets it initiated in their favor should be able to take it away. But the items being built up coming out from Next water is going to go for Blood Tester. He has the last info on Black Cable. Together with the poke coming from Archie, the Black Cable pulse popping up will be able to boost the damage even more. And if they do get the pokes down, it's going to be a free win.
I just realized something.
Yes.
EXO is 803.
Oh yes, he has been getting all the kills. His support has been dying for him, or even the jungle and most of the times the bottom lane. And he has been playing it so well. So he secures a kill, he jumps out of team fight, repositions himself, secure the next kill or assist, jumps back into the team fight or jump out of it, and he just makes sure it's always safe and sound with every single team fight.
803 Chisana, who is level 18, maximum range champion, highest range in the game, Bard Cock Mouse by Arcane Mirage. EXO is going to decimate Saigon Jokers if they don't poke first.
Need to be very careful because the poke damage potential you did see just now, like 10 minutes before, it just chunked down EXO so easy, so quickly, especially with the EQ combo coming out from this. So, Mineski knows the potential damage the Saigon Jokers have, and they're taking it very slow, making sure they push out every single lane first before they go for the fight, so they won't lose out too much advantage.
I don't like them sending Snowy top. Bottom lane has a huge wave, top has nothing. They're going to be forced to choose between defending bottom or mid lane. But actually, no, Saigon Jokers helped them in that decision. Run down straight to bottom lane. EXO, be careful!
So just waiting.
Okay, he's got his team. Mineski comes to back him up.
For the last minion wave, though, it's going to be very easy for Saigon Jokers to pick up this tower. But nope. Extra power being popped by Rise to just clear off the minion wave as quickly as possible.
TG needs to stay away from all this poke. TG is not the person that can get poked up. He can die from poke alone. He needs to stay back, kill the people that get poked instead of taking the poke for himself. Kaigo needs to be a man and stand in front. Be a man, you blob man.
TG needs to make sure he's safe and sound because he needs to be alive to land the crescendo for his team in order for them to win the team fight. Instead the pokes coming out from Saigon Jokers, they're just taking it all the way, and just Snowy is just freely pushing down the top tower, and Saigon Jokers has to make a decision to continue to push or back off.
They're going to back up, and Snowy's going to get some good damage onto this tower. Mineski might not let them though. They're going to try and stop it, or they're going to try and delay them as much as they can. Saudios might turn around though. Kaigo's going in. TG might go down. Crescendo goes out. That's all about a shed all over the TG. EXO now gets exhausted. Nobody's going down there. Safety though, so low. Snowy is at full health. QTB takes out Yumi though. EXO's going down. EXO is so low. He has about 10 health right now. Next one picks up Zach in that fight. Saigon Jokers came out 2 for nothing.
But once again, no Axel survives from that T5. He's still 8-0-3. His position is very well. Not going. He did go a bit too bossy earlier, but he will be managed to pick up from that. And this will be a tower taken for the side of the Saigon Jokers, and they might continue their push since there's still a long time before Kaigo and Yumek will respawn.
Baron is up. We're gonna see Baron. Oh, what's this? Sly, where are you going? That's not your base.
Oh,
go back.
I'm not sure why.
You're watching it too. Go.
And it's gonna land a solid wave. He's just waiting to go in.
Oh, what a turn by Snoy.
Great timing by Snoy. So he's gonna back up Bundle. Once again, if he goes, he safety needs to be very careful. He's low, but pushes it right into Archie. Archie with the play on the Boom King will be able to turn it back. Look at that Snoy. One of us is saved guy away by safety. And Archie, oh, he misses his shot, but still lands. He will pick up the kill. Oh wow. That took very long. The Saigon Jokers need to be very careful. The Baron is up and Mineski might just go for it at this point in time. Oh, but nope, they're just gonna back off. No. Oh, they're going for it. They're actually going for it. Yes, it is. Yes.
No.
They need this Baron to make this game. This is it. No. Oh, safety. Get that in time. The true shot around. But no, it's a bit too early.
Safety.
Oh, safety, man. Oh, again, push back. And this will be the bad pick up by Mineski. They're gonna fall back. The ball is a misses. And this is it. The final wave comes out and the fight is on. But no, they're gonna fall back for this ball. Safety is just gonna even get chimed down by Rise. Like here, we see the pokes and the slow coming up. Oh, he needs to grab the ball, bouncing the professional to press him down. And here we see Archie chasing everyone down. And PG is definitely gonna go down. There's only going to go. And this is going to be a double kill on this. And look at QTV almost dying, but he repelled at the great timing. Still alive. And here we see, wow, they're actually going to continue their charge right into this. Oh, look at that. So getting off same and sound with a blade on the King. The Benchy was popping and he just jumps away. This will be another. Oh! QTV almost died to the tower of the floor.
What are you doing? Spider-Man, don't do this!
QTV just showing he does not care. He's a boss, just going in and out overall. And this will be 6 towers taken so far from the side of Saigon Jokers. And they're sitting on the bus before returning.
And the gold star is still even! It's still completely even! What is going on? I don't understand this game anymore. This is not League of Legends. This is League of Kill Everything.
This is just both is giving up objectives or giving up kills to both ends. And Archie has picked up and quick silver staff with the help of the Mikhail Crusader. He's going to be able to survive from anything that Mineski is going to dish out onto him. On the side of Mixed Water, he's completing up his blood vessel. He picked up the Giant's Bout. Most probably he could be going for a Frozen Mallet or Omen depending on item pickup. And this will be another Dragon finally for the side of Saigon Jokers. Do he save? He's just waiting over the wall for safety to safeguard away.
Listen to that applause.
Crowd goes wild, so he's going to reach into the 40-minute mark. Both teams with 60k gold, almost full items built up. And Mixed Water is actually building Warmock's armor onto him. So he will not be chunked down too quickly by anyone, but he has the burst damage and the sustain to stay in the fight for the side of QTV, though he's going tanky. Finally building up the damage, has the Ranger's Torment. It's going well for the side of Saigon Joker.
EXO hasn't died yet.
EXO hasn't died. So even though he's going to lose this game, but make sure he keeps that 0 there for a perfect score.
Mineski, Saigon Jokers need to close this game out now. They need to do it now before safety falls off. Before Bluebeard Ezreal starts to fall off, they need to close this game. They need to tell Mineski, we're coming for you. We're going to destroy you while we're hot. But they're not doing that, that's it. They need to go in now.
So they're going to make sure they take it slow at the same time because they are poke combat hard initiating off position.
Then poke hard poke comp needs to be what they do right now. They need to finish this game. Yeah. They have to end it before Mineski ramp up too hard. They must do it. They need to go hard poke comp now.
And this is the time. This will be it. The mid-push will determine who wins this fight as well as the game, I believe. I think for Saigon Jokers, if they manage to stay with kills, they should be able to secure everything and the end of the game. But here we see Kaigo preparing to jump in, but he's just going to cancel it. He's still waiting for the perfect moment. Look at that. Archie poking from the middle, from the side. There's safety together with Mixwater using everything they can to put the amount of damage down onto Mineski. But actually going to back off. Nami is actually backing off to buy an item, because I suppose Snow is at the bottom lane as well. Will be forced to recall, and we will see anyone for so close yet so far for the side of Archie.
Exo now going aggressive onto Archie. Archie has to use that cleanse and flash. Great play by Exo.
Here we will see Mineski trying to go all in now, since Ezreal doesn't have the flash. It will be easier to catch him off guard into just one arcane streak, because Rise as well as Kaigu still have the flash up and ready. Here we just see Snoy still pushing all day, all night, and this tower might actually go into the hands of Mineski.
Teddy, I'm nervous. I think I might have a heart attack after this game.
You can't, you're going to cast the SGS game, and that is going to be wow.
Oh my goodness, this is too much action in these games. What are we about to do? Oh my god, the engage! Archie gets out of it though. Crescendo does miss. Crescendo gets kicked away. Exo has free damage. Exhausted you, but he will still get free damage once it's off. Safety might go down here. He is so solo jumping from Exo, hitting safety as much as he can. Archie also in a bad position. Safety in a bad position. Exo takes down Nami. Now Archie's trying to go down. I'll get you a flash from Exo. Archie in a bad spot. 2 more autos will be enough. Will it be enough? He's gonna escape. Archie gets away. Don't chase this. Don't chase.
From the side face, he will pick up a kill, push outside, and he picks up Rice, who charges him. He tries to kill. I'm not sure why he's there. He flashed in to secure the kill onto someone. I believe he thought Archie would try to jump in, but Archie actually went into the tower range. And this is going to be a 2-for-1 trade, and the game is still going on. No one can end this just yet.
They're trying. Exo is trying to jump into space. He checked his auto attack. He checked his auto attack in that last fight. He didn't get the cannonball out that would have got a shot off Archie, with one more would have killed him. He didn't manage to get it off, and that was a bad mechanical misplay from such a high mechanical skill player of Exo. He's now 904. He has 6 items.
He has 6 items. I believe he could change the Blade of Rune King into a Bloodthirster to increase his potential damage and sell the static shield for the Phantom Dancer this time, in order to secure the kills easily onto Mixwater or Archie. Mixwater, we saw him in the fight, he engaged onto it, and after that he actually went off to the side to poke as much as possible. Mineski just let him freely poke onto them. We must make sure that this does not happen once again. So both teams not letting up just yet. The goal is actually in his favor slightly, but it's going to be
it's the same.
Wow.
It's 46 minutes and the goal's the same. This has happened the past 5 games. It's so even. Oh my god, Safety's going in. He might get caught out here. Bad play. He gets stand up by Rise. He might get away though. Shock Blast comes in. That will deter Mineski from initiating.
For both teams are actually almost completing the entire item build. Yes, the last item being built out, and most of them, both the carries though on the side of Saigon Jokers, they are full and 6 items. Archie is actually going for the Mercurial Scimitar to increase his damage output, so he will be able to try and chunk down Evil Exo much better.
6 item blue build Ezreal, incredibly slippery. 6 items to Sana, one of the hardest hitting champions in this game. Highest attack speed, great mobility, great peel for herself, and the highest range. This is going to be interesting. We have to see Archie slip and slide through this team of Mineski, and we have to see Kusana go hard on the paint and absolutely destroy the front line of the Saigon Jokers.
I believe this is the first time we have seen both supports actually go for BKL's Crucible just to make sure the AD carry stays alive to transform everything. Wow, this is definitely an insane game coming up from both ends, I would have to say.
Look at Snoy. He's doing the same thing he did at the 1 minute mark. He's farming minions.
Yes, he's farming minions, pushing the lane. Wow, we will see how well Mineski will be engaged. One thing about Zac with his elastic slingshot, he can engage in places where you cannot see him. If he catches onto you with a Let's Bounce follow-up, there's nowhere you can go.
This is not good. Not good for Saigon Jokers. That poke that just came out from Jace with a heal from Sona, Yume still almost at full health.
Yes, Yume has picked up Frozen Heart as well as another Chain Rest. He should be going for the Guardian's Angel in my opinion. So he's going to be able to take the chunks of damage And sure, we will see once again safety going to find Snoy. Try to force him to be unable to return to base, but that's not going to happen.
Saigon Jokers here. Happy feeding a bit around the mid lane, not sure what to do next. Baron is up. They don't know. Baron's not up. They don't know. No. They don't know Baron's up. Don't tell anybody. Shh, don't tell them. Make him fight already, because Baron will be the third game. Whoever takes Baron here, I believe, will lose the game. Whoever starts this Baron might lose the game unless they have an advantage before in a team fight.
Well, we're going to see how well it plays off, though both teams, I guess, want to make sure they try to secure as much vision on the Baron so they can try to camp or catch someone off guard. But both teams are just playing very safe, except for Snoy. Snoy is just doing his thing. Instead, bottom is just pushing as far as he can to try and get as much advantage.
This is the best endgame item I've ever seen.
Yes, he still has the Doran Shield.
Doran Shield, best item in the game for endgame. Very good. He needs to get rid of that, get another item, and he'll be at 6 items, something you usually don't see from the top laners. 50 minutes into the game. It's an unbelievable game between the two teams.
Yes. And Baron will be the determiner, as you mentioned. Either they go pick it up or you're going to throw it through the opponents. So both teams being very cautious, making sure they don't take too much poke for some Mineski, and for Saigon Jokers, and make sure that they don't get caught like Kaigo once again.
Kaigo needs to get a good initiation off. Saigon Jokers need to still poke, but their poke is diminishing minute by minute. Every minute that goes by, Saigon Jokers lose a chance of ending this game early. Every minute that goes by, Mineski are happy for it because Saigon will ramp up, so will the rest of the team, so will Rai, so will Kaigo, so will Shen, and it'll be devastating.
I think both EXO as well as Archie should just sell their boots and buy Zephyrs instead.
I think they need to. I think they both need to sell those boots and get a Zephyr. Maybe not next water because he needs to poke, but
yes,
Archie definitely. Archie needs that Zephyr. He needs something to get the one up on Tristana.
Both teams just poking around. Snoy is there at the bottom lane. Nothing much is happening. We will see though that QTV is just there. Oh, actually going to fall back, going to allow the minions to push in. So both teams just waiting for the perfect opportunity for either Baron, the team fight, the split push, or to chunk down something. Playing this slow, very steady and safely. I don't think anything's going to happen in the next 3 minutes actually.
This is the longest I've heard silence in this stadium. This is unbelievable. This is the longest I've heard silence in a single match.
Both of them bring high anticipation. We'll see what happens though, because it probably wants Saigon Jokers to win this and take it for the home. And once again go against the Singapore Sentinels. Or we might see an up 7 Mineski will be able to take this game away from them.
Good words being placed out by the support of Saigon Jokers. Junie gets that ward down. Will stop Kaigo from getting some random initiation off.
So currently the Mineski Oracle has just finished, so I don't think they'll be able to spot the wall. So if you be very careful, they're actually going to move on to this, and this is going to be it. The Baron fight that everyone mentions about. The crowd is cheering for Saigon Jokers to go for it. They need to win this and take the win. And we will see Mineski just moving on and about the wall, the worst spot, and just capping the area. And here you will see the chunk of damage go up to PG, and Kaigo jumps in.
There he goes, Kaigo's initiating onto the Saigon Jokers. The rest round misses everybody though. Doesn't get a single knock on Yume now. In trouble. Soda will go down. Archie picks that one out. Channel onto Rise. Safety in trouble. EXO is chasing him now. Doesn't continue. Rise there onto Judy. Judy gets started out. Good flash stop by Stoy. Trading support for support. EXO picks up that kill. Stoy now in a bit of trouble. Not taking too much damage though. Kaigo might go down. He gets split into blows. Taunt comes out for Stoy. EXO chase out QTV. That's not what he wants to do. Next one takes down the blow, man. 2-for-1 exchange in favor of the Saigon Jokers.
I think this is a random fact. I think this is the most times I've seen Zack broke into blocks. You know, you normally don't see that much in the game, like maybe 3 times. Like, I think it's like the 10th time at least where Kaigo has split up in all those team fights. Like, almost every single team fight, he won't be able to use his passive and try to stay alive. And this is just crazy coming up for both teams.
Look, 470 minions.
I believe this is going to be a longer than 1 hour game because...
Stop farming, you can't buy anything! Tell them!
Onyx can buy Elixir, Fortitude, as well as August Elixir. They're just waiting for the opportunity. Both teams. Both, I suppose, Mineski have the better hyper carries on Rise and Tristana, as you mentioned earlier. On the side of the Saigon Jokers, they really need to separate the team fights. Let Jake power controls and poke and do as much damage as possible in order to secure a win.
Oh no!
Pink cycle! This is it! The battle is the show of the win for the team!
TG! Run! Victor! Saigon Jokers sneak in a nice and sneaky Baron there. Great play from them.
Yes, and the crowd goes wild once again. It's Saigon Jokers. They need to end this now round. They still have the Baron buff and they have this additional advantage because they're almost maxed out on items. The Baron is the additional buff of damage and AP they need to end this game.
EXO made a crucial error that last fight. He chased QTV. QTV said, yep, no problem. Chase me as far as you want. I'll even die for you. You're not hurting my team. And Saigon Jokers capitalized on that. EXO needs to stick with the team. QTV or not, he needs to kill everybody else, not just one person.
Yes, but still to mention the goal is actually the same. After so many Baron and Jagger attempts, the goal difference is actually about the same because of the amount of CS both teams. There's so many CS game the game. You see, Shen at almost 400 CS. This is crazy. WC Shen was for that 200 plus, want to leave everything away, and the game should end from there. But this is it. Come on, Saigon Jokers, make it happen with the Baron buff, secure the win for your home country. And once again go against Singapore Sentinels.
The goal is even, still. 79.8, 79.7. That is unbelievable. The goal difference between the two teams is completely even right now. I thought safety would have fallen off already. I thought the Saigon Jokers would have fallen off hard right now. But they're proving 54 minutes on. They still have a fighting chance in this game. And now it's not just a fighting chance. Now it's Mineski on the back foot. They need to defend from the push that the Saigon Jokers put in and really deal with this Baron buff.
The call is going to be called back. No, by going to try and push out the bottom lane once again. So this is going to be repeat once again of what happened so far. Just that Saigon Jokers have the Baron again for this fight.
They need to time the Stand United perfectly. If they kill the person Stand United is on, Saigon Jokers will sweep the game easy. They need to time it perfectly.
Even the positions of the team is about the same, just that this Water's going to go to the side to get a safety while Kaigo search for a wall to be able to jump over and going for the initiate for his team.
Still not going for next one. That poke is not doing anything to Mineski anymore. They need to do something now with this Baron buff. It's running out soon. It's over halfway done. They must make a play now.
Yes. This could be it, but no, they are not able to land at least top control for both teams. So Snow is just going to once again have this push down the bottom lane. Come on, Saigon Jokers, make it happen. Safety, go in and kick out that Tristana or Yume and give your team a free win from this. Just in the land, your Sonic Wave, plant the ward after that and kick someone out.
Good job by Snowy here. He managed to pick up a tower for the efforts of Mineski. Fending off the Saigon Jokers 4 against 5 while he split push. That's what he needs to do. He's just waiting for that 5-minute pause button that the Saigon Jokers have right now. Using that Baron buff, pausing out the game. Mineski really need to do something about, whoa! A lot of people came down from Snowy there, but he got away.
Almost able to caught on to him. And this game is just going to drag on. Both teams are just playing so safe. They know that once they make a mistake, this will be the end game for both of them.
Saigon Jokers here. They saw the Baron buff is going to run out right now. It's going to disappear very, very shortly. Then Mineski will be on an even footing. But the Guardian's Angel from the Saigon Jokers might help them out. I don't think EXO needs it though. He has not died all game. EXO has had a flawless game. 10-0-4 on Tristana. 400 minute kills. Not by Guardian's Angel. Might help him out. I think the Banshee's Veil is going to do him wonders if he can keep this clean sheet.
Well, he actually sold his Banshee's Veil and picked up the Banshee's Omen instead. Oh, you're talking about that. So it's going to be tanky towards Big Water, Spoke as well as Archie Smoke. Just making sure it stays alive with the HP and the armor. Look at that, 80k with almost 3k HP.
There we go, initiation comes in a wave. Nobody's going to surf that wave. There goes the setup. Team TV's locked down. Excellent perfect positioning. He's getting a good damage on the safety. Just away from QTV. Good damage right now. Archie gets stun locked. Yumi on Archie. He ends up away. QTV won't go down. Guardian Angel is popped. This water is dead. Archie's gonna go down. He gets killed by Shen. Exotricity. Judy goes down. Double kill for the Rise. Mineski will take this game. They're gonna push into the base of the Saigon Jokers right now.
Yes, and this is going to be an upset where Mineski will win against the Saigon Jokers. I believe that no one expected this game to be so close. But simply just denying the minions as long as possible so that his team will be able to revive and make it up. Because right now, in the position of safety, he's going to have to fall back and try to defend the goal. Nexus turret And this is it. Snow as well as Kaiku will have enough armor to take down. Even you may, even the Guardian Aegis won't be able to do it here. We will see Shaky dancing around, trying to draw aggro, but it's not going to be enough.
Oh my goodness, safety is going to get taken out here. Guardians will pop. That doesn't matter. 90 seconds on the nearest person. Mineski are pushing on the Nexus. Mineski create the biggest upset in this tournament so far. They take the game away from Saigon Jokers. They go up and fight the Singapore Sentinels in the finals.
After a harsh, almost 1 hour long game, it's going to be so taxing for both teams, especially Mineski finally picks it up with the team composition, especially Stoy just fouling on about as a shell. I can't believe this game is just too great, too exciting, and the crowd even supports this. They know that Mineski put in the effort and they make a great game out of it. And this is
I absolutely love this Vietnamese crowd. They have cheered for every single team, regardless, win or lose. Mineski just defeated the Saigon. Yes, there was silence for a lot of the time during that team fight. Right after, cheers going down for Mineski. That was a fantastic win for them. They played out the game perfectly. Small errors here and there. Saigon Jokers played out perfectly as well. Used their strategy very well, but unfortunately, they just couldn't close it inside. They needed it to close earlier. If not, they would not be able to take on Mineski, and that's what happened.
And as you mentioned earlier, throughout all the Mineski games, they're proving their worth as the Philippine representatives, because it was supposed to be Team Exile who come for the Southeast Asia qualifiers, but they couldn't make it. Instead, Mineskis were the chosen ones, and right now they're proving their worth, going into the finals against the Singapore Sentinels. If they take these 2 games, I will be speechless. I'll be out of words, and this will be out of this world.
Just remember, guys, that back home, in the next game, it will be Singapore Sentinels going up against Mineski. Since Singapore Sentinels came from the winner's bracket, they have a 1-game advantage in a best of 3. Mineski need to win the next 2 games straight to take home the Southeast Asian World Qualifiers for Season 3 and also get that spot in Season 3 World Championship. Singapore Sentinels, on the other hand, just need to be one of the 2 games in order to qualify and get their revenge on the Saigon Jokers.
And this will be it. So for this game, for the Saigon Jokers against Mineski, an exciting game, 1 hour long. We're going to sign off from this, so do stay tuned. The next game will be the final, Singapore Sentinels against Mineski. So I hope all you guys stay tuned. It's going to be fantastic. I believe you will not be disappointed.
Every single game has been fantastic, right from yesterday all up to now. Close, so close games and action-packed all the way through. Don't go away. We'll be right back with the final game. Singapore Sentinels taking out Team Mineski.
This is it. We'll see you guys later.